Hello everybody, today I'm going to be doing a video on how I got rid of my acne and my rosacea. This video was highly requested by you guys when you watched my how I got rid of my acne scars video. Now if you haven't seen that, I'm going to link that down below and you can check it out. But otherwise, let's get straight into the video. So the first thing I'm going to cover is how I got rid of my acne. My acne was pretty damn bad, and I think it got bad once I got to university. I mean, during high school, I don't even remember having acne. Maybe like a spot here and there, but that's about it. So when I wanted to cure my acne, obviously I went to the dermatologist and I was like, please help me. And I tried so many different products, but there were some that failed really badly, and there's some that kind of stuck around. When I'm saying they stuck around, what I really mean is that even now, when I get a spot or a pimple, you know, once in a while, I still use these products and they still work wonders. So the first thing I want to cover is face wash. I think the number one face wash that everyone pretty much uses when they have like acne prone skin is Cetaphil, and I went on that and it didn't work for me at all. It dried out my skin. It was making my skin way too sensitive, so I really needed to get off it until my doctor suggested Avène. This is the Avène cleansing gel. I'll show you guys it up close. This is a brand new one I got. So I finished my old one, so I needed a new one, and this is a new one I got. So if you're someone that has really sensitive skin, I do suggest this face wash in particular. It's super calming on the skin. I guess it's because of the gel kind of formula, and once you wash your skin, it doesn't feel itchy, it doesn't feel dry, it doesn't even get flaky, because I know some face washes that are for acne prone skin, what they do is they kind of work like a scrub, and they start making your skin a little bit flaky, and this doesn't do that. It's absolutely amazing, and I still use it every single day. Getting to creams and just topical gels that you can put on your face, and I have to say that these are prescription formulas, so you would have to get a prescription in order to get your hands on any of these. And one more thing I want to put out there, any product, any product that's good for me might not be as good for you. Now, I always say that in my videos because you have to keep in mind that if something works for someone, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to work for you, but you can always give it a try. And it's the same thing vice versa. So something that works for you might not work as well for me. So the first topical gel I want to talk about is the Tacto. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce it. Let me give you guys a look on it. So this topical gel, it's adapalene and benzoyl peroxide. Crossing my fingers that I said this right. But what this does is that basically apply one thin layer to the entire face, and you leave it on overnight, and then you wash it off in the morning. The thing with this is that I really struggled with this particular product. The reason I mentioned this product is because it actually does work, but you'll have to be super patient. When I first started using this product, my skin literally had acne all over it. So my doctor did prescribe to me that once you're applying it, it has to be a thin layer all over. And I thought, okay, that's fine. So when I applied it all over, it was going pretty well the first couple of days. And then after like 3 days, I would say, my skin started to literally explode. My skin was having acne all over it. Like even places that I didn't suffer from acne, it was breaking out. And that's when I really started to panic, and I went to the doctor and I said, hey, my whole skin is kind of like breaking out. My skin kind of feels itchy, and I thought I was having like an allergic reaction, but my doctor's was like, that's kind of normal. And I was like, what? Yeah, seems pretty crazy, but apparently a lot of people have had this experience. What this cream does is at first it gets worse, and then gradually it starts getting better. So you have to be, like I said, really patient with this. I do recommend this for people that don't wear foundation, because once your skin starts breaking out and it does feel kind of itchy, what happens is that you can't even apply foundation on top of it because your skin feels so sensitive. And if you can bear to, I don't know, stand the pain, I guess, I do recommend this. But if you're not that patient, then definitely don't go towards this, because most doctors do recommend this topical gel. But it does actually work. Even now when I have a pimple, I do apply it to just that pimple. I mean, I don't apply a thin layer all over. I don't want my skin to break out again. But I do apply it to that one pimple, and it usually disappears in just a couple of days. But then again, it really depends on your skin, so you might want to ask your doctor about this. The second cream I'm going to mention, I do recommend more than this one, but I know that literally most dermatologists, and I speak from experience from going to so many, will recommend this one. But I do recommend this one right here, which is the Fusidin H cream. So what this cream contains is fusidic acid and hydrocortisone acetate. Now, I don't know any of those medical terms, but I'll tell you guys how this works. What really sucks about my acne through that whole phase where my acne was horrible was that my acne was super itchy as well. So it was either that I was suffering from, you know, the eczema and rosacea and acne, and all of it kind of combined together, which was super worse. And that's why my doctor really recommended that I use the Fusidin cream. Fusidin acid is an antibacterial cream that's used to cure like infections of bacteria, and that's why this was given to me. It was mostly because my acne was itchy. So if you have itchy acne, you can ask your doctor about this one in particular. I think this was also used for other things like burns and other kind of bacterial infections. I'm not really sure, I don't want to lie to you guys, but this one worked the best for me. I still use this every single time I have a pimple that's kind of, you know, like the whitehead pimples, and it literally disappears in 2 days. So I recommend this one more than this, but whenever I use this and I don't get the result I want, I jump to this one. So depending on your skin condition, you might want to ask your dermatologist about both of them and see which one suits your skin the best. So once my acne was over, you would think my problems were over, but no. So now I was dealing with rosacea. And how did I get rid of my rosacea? Well, I went on the pill that's called doxycycline. I do have, I don't know if you guys can see it. Not really, but I will mention the name down below. Doxycycline is an antibiotic, so you do want to see if you can even take antibiotics to be able to go on this pill here. It's not a very, very strong dose. There are pills out there that are much stronger than this one. I would take 1 pill a day, and I took it for, I would say, 8 months. After 8 months, I felt like my skin was getting better, so I stopped taking it, and that's when I made the biggest mistake, and my rosacea just came back. So I went back to the dermatologist and I was like, why is my rosacea back? And he said, you have to go off it gradually if you feel like your skin is getting better. So once again, I started using it every single day, and then I made it every other day, and then eventually once a week, till eventually I just stopped using it. And as you guys can see, I still have like a couple left from before, which I won't be using anymore. I'm pretty sure it's expired, but for the sake of this video, I just kept it. And yeah, just to show you guys. This pill really, really worked on me. So I definitely recommend you guys ask and see if it's right for you as well. So rosacea is one of those things that doesn't go away completely. So it flares up depending on different situations. For one thing, my rosacea flares up when I come out of the shower. My skin goes red and it's disgusting. And then when I overwork out, or sometimes when I get really mad, I get like a little blush. Even now, if you see my skin, I have like a little bit of redness around here too. So that's all rosacea. Some people have it more extreme. You might see them have it all over their face. Mine was pretty bad. it wasn't as bad as most people. So for rosacea, you can control it, but you can't get rid of it 100%. You have to remember that. So I basically control my rosacea, so I don't have it as bad as before. Some ways that I control my rosacea, I try to keep my skin pretty cool. So when I come out of the shower, I like to apply this aloe vera soothing gel. It's from Body Shop, so it looks like that, and it just makes my skin feel really cool and light, and about a couple of minutes later my skin kind of clears up and it's not red anymore. Another thing I recommend is like a DIY mask you guys can do at home. So that mask would include a tablespoon of milk and a teaspoon of honey, and you want to mix that up, leave it in the fridge for it to cool a bit, and then apply it all over your face and leave it on for 20 minutes. And I even do that every once in a while, probably once a week I do that, and that's a great way to kind of calm down your face and cool it, and it really brightens your face up. So I do recommend that DIY mask as well. So those are all the things that I use to cure my acne and control my rosacea, and I hope you guys found this video helpful. And if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you guys have any questions, I am more than happy to answer them. I'll leave the links down below to any products that I can, or I'll leave the name down because most of these were prescription products. And yeah, so I'll see you guys soon with another video. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.